Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Save the Farm Season 2. Here we are at the farmyard. I have good news, a little bit of good news. I finished off screen, I finished this job. So the taters are done. They're done, done, done. They are in this storage right here, and we will be able to use this telehandler with that bucket and dump them in for the pigs as they need them. Things are a little, how shall we say, messy around here, and we have a few jobs we need to do. One thing I noticed, if you saw the last episode, you heard how aghast I was. That field all the way in the corner, 84, that shows up on the map is a grass field that I have since planted in other things. Actually, I did not properly plant the whole thing. So, we are going to take this tractor with the planter. I believe it will run it. I think they'll all run the planter. And we will try to finish that soybean crop. And then, or should I just use the other? I think that was the wrong button. I think I might just move it. So, if you're wondering about the IBC issue from the end of the last episode, what I ended up doing was just getting the in-game water bowser thing, whatever you call it. The in-game water tank. Oh, sorry, that's actually why I had the help menu open, because I was checking to see if it would hit the trigger. So I filled up both animals with it. You can see it off in the distance there on the cows. I have the pickup truck on it. So here's the soybeans. If you haven't seen these textures yet, these come with the map, but that's the texture for the soybeans. They're ready to harvest already, which is fantabulous. Wait, do we have crop growth is on normal? Interesting. I didn't realize it was that much farther ahead. But all the better. All the better. So we're going to get this going, and we need to fertilize that field. I know we did herbicide, but okay, I'm just an idiot. I'm just an idiot. I did plant it, it just hadn't germinated yet. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry for the mistakes that I've made. So I think we need to get the harvester started on this field, and then we will take the telehandler up to get a tank of liquid fertilizer. No, let's not make this mistake twice. We have a solid spreader, so we can use that. Where do I want to store this? I guess up here. I never did put the windrower away, which is lazy on my part. You guys are probably like, you'd be a terrible farmer. Although, I will say, I think there are just as many personality types of farmer as there are any other profession in terms of tidiness and messiness. Because I've seen some farms that look like a fire sale, and I've seen some that... Okay, so I accidentally bought that seed when I meant to buy more solid fertilizer. Let's double check. Let's see if we can see on the map here. So we have beans in all those fields. this is half grass, half potatoes. We've done the potatoes. So growth, yeah, so that's ready to harvest, but it's in the first one. Fertilized. Huh. So that's showing is not fertilized at all. Why would I have done just that, but not the rest of the field? That is so strange. And it's too late to fertilize it if it's ready to harvest. Okay, well, let's just harvest the beans then, I guess. If you haven't yet seen this harvester, then you are in for a treat. This is a beast. This is like one of the foundational parts of this farm. When I was putting together this save, I was like, we are using that CR 6.90 because it is a chonker. And I wanted to, you know, have a save where I could enjoy a piece of equipment like this. And I know some of you are like, wait, don't you tag your videos vintage farming? I do. I absolutely do. Why is that? Wouldn't it be X? There it is. Okay. There we go. Yes, I do tag them vintage, but this harvester is also a significant reason why this farm is so much in debt. So, you know, you take the good with the bad. Take the good with the bad. I wish that this hay field, this grass field, would grow the rest of the way, because that's another project that I really want to get done. As a matter of fact, okay, by saying this is a real treat, this is what I have in mind. I mean, it's huge, it's very efficient. Keep in mind while you're watching the amount of beans go up in the corner, that soybeans are more expensive, so they don't yield quite as well. This is only one fertilize, but it's one fertilization and herbicide, so there's no deduction for weeds. So the combination should make for a pretty decent yield. It looks like we'll get to about 2,000 by the end here. So if you figure every swath 2,000, and soybeans usually bring in, I want to say, $1,500 per thousand. So we could be in pretty decent shape. I'm gonna turn around and then we're gonna get the truck ready to go for unloads and have a worker on this. But I also want to stop in and take a look at the money situation just to remind myself. I play actually several different saves. This is the only one that I'm recording for this channel, but I play several saves, so sometimes I get my information kind of confused in my head about how much debt a farm is in and how much work I have to do, what fields are ready, and all that. So I apologize. I need to take better notes so that I can refer to that. All right, so I think, okay, let's get on this. I don't want to leave a sliver. Man, that is rendering so weird. Do you see that? Okay, this should work. Now I want to hop out. Because what I want to look at is, does this give, so this gives ready to harvest, but does it give like a growth stage for this field? No. Grass is just grass. Dang it. But I want it to be the longer grass, you know? Like over here, you can see that this grass has clearly grown a stage more than this. Is it fertilized versus not? No, it all says 50% fertilized. So I don't know. I also want to look at the cows. So we have 16 cows. That's not bad, actually. And they have almost 5,000 milk. Okay. 8,700 slurry. Oh, we are making manure in this one. That's good. Are the pigs making manure? They are. Okay, great. Yeah, because we have all that straw. Good. So the cows still need more water. All right. They're about half on their TMR. And the pigs, corn plus, yeah, so they should be showing up as 100% productive. Oh, cleanliness. All right. I feel like we'll get the grain truck ready and then clean the animal pens. I'm really glad that this chopper wagon works on this save. I have another save where the chopper is giving me grief. And I don't know if it's the chopper or the wagon. I don't mean to call out anybody's mod. It's just, I'm glad that it's working on this one. That's what I'm trying to say. But we're probably going to do pretty much all hay this time because we have quite a bit of silage in the silo. Is this going to be bumpy on this field? It's a little bit jumpy, but not nearly as bad as that other field. Okay. Blocked by an object, huh? Yeah. That object is the guy coming to empty you out. That is something, huh? I don't think I remember this being quite this difficult before. Okay. Perfectly just accurate. That's exactly how they teach you how to do it at farming school. I know this. I definitely know this. Okay. Bring that in, bring this down. I think, I don't know, maybe we just cut the grass field? I don't know. I feel like I say I don't know a lot when I'm playing this. You would think that somebody who has, whatever, I have nearly 400 hours in this game, that I would know what I want to do next. But it's always, it's always a challenge. Pardon me, there's always more to do. So let's go clean out the animal pens. Love to get the pigs up to, full speed. We want to get all the pigs happy and producing. I had mentioned a while ago that I'm going to sell the straw that's in the bale picker-upper. What's the right word for that? Autoloader? Okay, here they go. Now the pigs are good. I really need to just decide which kind of pigs we want. And then get rid of the other ones. But a little variety never hurt anybody. would be cool to get a few more cows, but I'm really looking forward to getting to the stage where we start actually making money. You know, call me crazy. I have a lot of debt built up here. Can I... Well, that's perfect location for that tractor, by the way. That was go me. At the time, I didn't know I was going to try to do this, but it's still funny. Okay, now can we do this? Wait, this, and then dump it out there. Oh, it still brought some forward. All right, go gadget dumper. Do they need any? I could take a load over to them if they do. They don't. I thought I filled it, which technically was like 2 hours ago in game. It's been 3 weeks in real life. Oh, that's full. Perfect. So we go up and we go out. Let's try to put it back there. Yeah. And we go back down. Get this little bit. And by a little bit, I mean 2,600 liters. Oh, that's slick. Gotta be honest, that's pretty slick. I don't really use the articulated part that much, but I like it. I feel like this thing can just basically live here. But this tractor, I do believe I will put away. Are we up for this challenge? Should we try it? What do you think? Do we have the patience level today? Because heaven knows I didn't on the day I was parking this here. Sometimes the secret to this game is to just be more patient than you think you need to be. Like, normally I would have just cut the wheel too hard there, and it wouldn't have worked, and I would have been angry. Okay, this needs to get gas, and it needs to be worked on. If I'm gonna drive it all the way up there to get gas, maybe we should do some work with it. I know it's gonna be, maybe we should pick something up at the store with it. I'm thinking we need a slurry spreader and a manure spreader, eventually both of those things. I don't know how imperative either one is. I'm not going to drive up there right this minute, but that's probably the next step. Let's see. What's our guess? As used as this is, I'm going to say 800 bucks. 400 bucks. 32. What? I thought, okay, my values are way off. I thought that it was usually a couple $100. Okay, the other thing I should do, what if I put the seeds in here and then park the telehandler there? That would be good. I could do that. Yeah, I could do that. Okay, let's go check. Let's hop in the Grain truck. Hop in the, there it is. That should be good. Now let's hop in here. Hope everybody's having a good day. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. I know there's a lot of stuff on YouTube that you could be watching instead, and you chose to spend a little bit of time on my channel. It means the world to me. I'm having a lot of fun making this content, and I hope you are enjoying it. Some of you might already know this, but I'm working on building a second channel that's going to be devoted to this game so that I can shift some of my focus on this channel to the other kinds of games that I play, like city building and other simulation stuff. So don't go away just yet. If you're a farm sim dedicated person, I would love for you to stick around. I'd love for you to stay sub to both channels, to be perfectly honest. But I'm also hoping that some of the farm sim faithful will jump over to the Bluebelly Farms channel once we're all ready to go. And I'm not sure when I'll consider it completely ready to go. We're just getting launched though. Just putting it out there for everybody so you don't say what the heck when you stop seeing some of your favorite series being posted. Okay, so he's gonna probably come down here and then be done. So we don't need to fertilize. Should I? Let's mow a little. Is that down? Oh, yeah, it was down. We'll mow for a few minutes. And I do not like this yield. That is just abysmal. I swear it has something to do with the map. I was playing on Bucks County the other night on Twitch. I was playing, and I cut a swath with the New Holland Combine, and it was like 3 times as much grass as you're seeing right here. Absolutely crazy difference. Absolutely crazy. So I don't know what it is on this. I don't know, because this is what happened down there in field 84. It was a grass field. I did this, and the yield was terrible. I mean, you know, I was going to wait for this grass to grow, but if you look, this right here is the tall grass, right? This is taller. This section is, you can see the line right here. See the line right here? This is taller. This is shorter. And the taller grass and the shorter grass, I don't even think there's going to be a difference, which is not how it's supposed to work. So we'll check this out coming back the other way. It's already terrible yield, so we'll see if it's even less. But you know, we'll hop out here with the tedder and get it all tedded up. I did notice on the other map that if I ted going downhill, it seemed to do a better job than uphill. So I don't know if that could be the case. This isn't a super big hill on this field, but that could have influenced it as well. But see what I mean? This is the no longer tall grass. Or maybe it's right after this. But this yield is not measurably different, so I don't think it matters. I think it's just a messed up thing in the game. Call it a bug, not a feature, I guess. Man, this thing turns like a tugboat. I honestly think our grain truck turns better than this tractor does. It's all good. We'll get this all mowed up and all tedded up and all raked up and all baled up and all stacked up. Then we'll have plenty of hay, maybe not plenty, a handful of bales of hay to go with the silage and straw that we already have on hand. And we should be able to feed our cows for a little while. Oh yeah, the money. I knew there was something else I wanted to look at. It doesn't really want to go here. I may switch this with the 1466 here in a bit. But we'll go ahead and cut that off. Check the money real quick. Yeah, 160,000. I think we should be able to get 60 grand out of these beans. 3 fields worth of beans. So then we'll just whittle away at that 100 grand. We can sell some silage. We can maybe sell our milk and maybe one more harvest or one more field, a partial harvest, something like that. I think we're going to call it quits here. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Bluebelly. I will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.